Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be solving Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology, Paper 2 from February-March 2025. I'm going to solve the database task. The previous task, document production, and the evidence document has been already prepared. You can find the link in the description. So now we'll be doing task 3, which is the database task. You're going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and are set to 2 decimal places. Examine the file feeds.csv and identify the most appropriate field to set as the primary key. So I have the files copied here. Now let's open seeds.csv and find the most appropriate primary key. So primary key is the field which is unique for each record. So if you look at this, you can see seed ID is the most appropriate field to be set as the primary key. In order to check this has no duplicate values, you can just select the column, go to conditional formatting, highlight for duplicate values. If there is a duplicate value, it will be highlighted with red color. So here you can see none of the values are highlighted. So this is the unique field. So we can set seed ID as the primary key. Close this. No need to save. So let's import this table into the database. Open Microsoft Access. Create a new database, blank database. Save it inside your working folder. This is my working folder. I'll save it as M25. Create the database. You can close this table as we'll be importing tables which are already given. Now go to external data to import the table. New data source from file, text file. So we are importing CSV file and CSV file is considered as text file. So select text file. So seeds.csv, give OK. Make sure this delimited is selected as we are using a CSV file, comma separate each field. Click next. Make sure first row contains field name is given so that the first row is treated as the field names. Click next. Next, choose the primary key. So we have identified seed ID as the primary key. Click on advanced. Now let's set the data type as given here. Type variety and seed ID must be text and price must be numeric currency. So first three are already text, then price is double here. We have to set it as currency. Next, packet contents is numeric integer. Supplier is text and the other two are again numeric integer. So long integer is numeric integer. Here this is text, long integer, long integer. So all the data types are fine. We have only changed price to currency. Give OK. Click next and you can finish. Now go to the design view of the seeds table. We need to set this as 2 decimal place, currency symbol to 2 decimal place. So price, click on price. You can set the decimal place to 2. Save the table. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names and data types used in the table. So we need to show the design view of the table. Let's take the screenshot. So go to your evidence document. This is step 14 evidence. You can paste the design of the table here. Import the file orders.csv as a new table in the database. So you can close this. Go to external data, new data source, text file. We have to import orders.csv. Give OK. Click next. First row contains field names. Next. Now you need to choose the primary key. So reference field must be the primary key. Select reference as the primary key here. And we need to set the data types as shown. So date placed and date completed should be date. Since there is date data type, make sure your system date is set to DDMMYY in this way. Date placed, date completed, all date data type, issue reference and seed is text. So go to advanced. These two are date with time. These three are text already. Packets should be number integer, numeric integer, that's long integer, and paid must be Boolean logical. So this is long integer, paid must be Boolean logical. So you need to set it as yes or no. Give OK. Click on finish. Now you need to make sure the date is displayed in this format and Boolean logical values are displayed in as yes or no. So go to the design view of orders table. First date placed. The format of the date must be, it is medium date as given in the question. This is the format. Same way for date completed also, the format must be set to medium date. Now go to paid. Paid must be set as yes or no. Make sure it is yes or no format. Also go to lookup and make sure it is set as text box. Otherwise checkbox will be displayed instead of yes or no. So set it to text box. Now save the table. We need to take screenshot of the table. So you can paste the screenshot here. Next, create a one-to-many relationship between seed ID in seeds table and seed field in the orders table. So we need to create the relationship. So go to database tools, relationships, add both the tables here. Now we need to create the relationship between seed ID and seed. So you can drag the seed ID onto seed in the orders table. So this is a one-to-many relationship. You can click on create. So the relationship is created. You need to show the evidence of the relationship. So just click on this line, right click, edit relationship. So this will show the one-to-many relationship. You can take a screenshot of this. And this is your step 16 evidence. Now save the relationship and you can close this. In the orders table, locate the record with the reference ON58262. So open orders table. We need to find the record with the reference ON58262. So let's click inside the reference field. You can click on find. and enter the reference number here. So this is the field with the reference number ON58262. Amend the details as follows. Packets should be changed to 4 and page should be no. So packets should be changed to 4. So change it to 4 and this should be no. So this is no. Now you need to save the data. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report with these criteria. So before producing any report, you need to create a query which will select the required fields and we have to set the criteria in the query. So these are the fields which we require for this task. So we need to select these fields first. So first let's create a query, create query design, add both the tables, make sure all the data are visible. All the fields are visible here. Now you can add the field names in order. Type, variety, seed ID, type, variety, seed ID, date placed, packets and issuer. Date placed, packets. So these are the required fields. Now we can set the criteria. Select the records where type includes the word bean. Includes the word bean. So we need, if you run the query, you can see different types are there. We need all the data which includes the word bean. So we have to use the wildcard character. Bean can come anywhere at the beginning, at the end, or in between. So we can use the wildcard character star. Star stands for any number of characters. So it will search for all the text which contains bean. So star is given at the beginning and at the end so that it makes sure that the word bean is included anywhere in the text. So let's click on run and see. So you can see all the data wherever the word bean is appearing will be shown. So these are the required data. So the criteria is given and the required fields are selected. Now let's make the report. You can save the query, query 1. Now let's make the report for this query. Create report wizard. Make sure query 1 is selected here. Add all the fields. Make sure it's not grouped. So select the orders table. Next. Sorting we can do from the report. Otherwise the order will change if you do it from here. Click next. Now the orientation is portrait. So it's portrait. Next. Includes only the title, bean ordering as a title at the top of the page. So let's type this text as the title. Bean ordering. Click on finish. So this is the required report. Now let's do the remaining steps. We have to sort it. Sorts the data into descending order of seed ID. So let's go to the design view of the report. Design view. Click on group and sort. Click on add a sort. So first we need to sort according to the seed ID, that is descending order, and then ascending order of date placed. So first select seed ID, that is descending order. So with Z on top. Then again we have to add a sort, date placed. That will be ascending order. So from oldest to newest. Calculates the total number of packets ordered and places this below the packets field at the end of the report. So total number of packets. So here you can see the packets are shown. We have to find the total of these values. So let's select the packets here. On totals, you can select sum. So it will give you the total number of packets. Has the label total packets to the left of this value. So you need to give that label total packets to the left of this value. So select a label box. You can draw the label here. Total packets. This is done. We have to make sure it fits on a single page. In order to do that, go to the layout view. And now you can arrange the data. So make sure empty space is removed so that we have enough space for the remaining fields. You can press Ctrl key to select both the field name and the data. Now remove the empty space and move the date here. You can remove this also, the page number. The total packets are shown here. You need to keep it below the packet column. You have to display your name, sender number, and candidate number on the report. So to display the sender number and candidate number, you can go to the design view again. In the page footer, again label box you have to insert. You can give your name, center number, and candidate number. Save and print your report. So you can print the report from here. You can go to File, Print, and select the printer and print the report. So you can also check the print preview. We have only one page here. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the total number of packets. So we need to show the formula. So go to design view. Make sure the formula is completely visible. You can take the screenshot. Save the report. Next, using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. So again, we have to produce the report. So first we need to create the query. So go to create, query design. Make sure it is done from the tables. So add the tables here. So first you need to enter the required fields. So the required fields are date placed, date completed, date placed, date completed, seed price, packets paid, type, seed price, packets paid, type, stock level, issuer and supplier. Stock level, issuer and supplier. So these are the required fields. Now select only those records where paid is no. So paid should be no. So under paid in the criteria, you can give no. Just make sure it's working. So we have paid no. Stock level is more than 0. Stock level should be more than 0. So go to the design view. In stock level, you have to give greater than 0. So we have added the fields and the criteria. Let's save the query. Now we can create the report. Create report wizard. Select query 2. Add all the fields. Next. Make sure it's not grouped here. So it's given us landscape. The orientation must be landscape. And we have to include the title unpaid orders in stock. Unpaid orders in stock. So click next. Click on finish. You should sort the data into descending order of supplier. So go to the design view, group and sort, add a sort, supplier descending. So with Z on top. It should fit on a single page. So make sure it fits on a single page. Go to the layout view and we can adjust the width. Yeah. Remove the extra space and move the fields here so that we have enough space to fit the fields where data is not shown properly. So the report is ready. All the fields fit on one page. You can remove this date and page number. Add your name, sender number, and candidate number in the header of the report. So you need to add in the header of the report. So go to design view. Since there is only one page, you can add the name in the header, report header itself. So make space for the header. You can take a label box and give your name, center number, and candidate number. You can see the print preview. So your name is there in the header and the data is shown here. So this is the required report. You can save and print the report. You can click on print and select your printer. So this is the end of the database task. Next is presentation, which will be done in another video. You can check the description for the link. Thank you for now.